Our second Spider-Man Far From Home trailer has dropped. I've been so excited to see this ever since Endgame ended. Let's do this.
The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is about to play, but if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, stop watching because there's some serious spoilers about to come up.
I have seen it.
But if you have seen Avengers Endgame, enjoy the trailer.
Nice disclaimer.
Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I miss him too.
Okay, good.
I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your jobs. Oh. I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good work. Because I am going on vacation.
Heads up, Nick Fury's calling you.
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go.
You do not ghost Nick Fury.
What up, dorks?
What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo's. Oh,
I think MJ really likes me.
that reminds me when I first fell in love.
You're a very difficult person to contact, Spider-Man. This is Mr. Beck.
We could have used someone like you on my world.
Your world?
Beck is from Earth, just not ours. The snap to our hole in our dimension.
You're saying there's a multiverse?
We have a job to do, and you're coming with us.
There's gotta be someone else you can use. What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Marvel? Unavailable. But I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
What do you want, Peter?
I want to go back on my trip with the girl who I really like and tell her how I feel. MJ, I
am Spider-Man.
No, of course I'm not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
You're right, you may not be ready, but this is my responsibility. Saving the world requires sacrifice. Sometimes people die.
Oh my God.
I just always feel like I'm putting my friends in danger. The world needs the next Iron Man.
Are you going to step up or not?
Out of here! Get on the jet!
Who are you?
I work with Spider-Man.
You work for Spider-Man?
I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man. New plan.
All right, real quick before I give my full take on it, go ahead and tell me what did you think down below in the comment section with all of that gigantic fun stuff. After this video, you can check out my take on all of the Spider-Man movies right up here, all my favorite rankings, all of that fun stuff. I'm gonna watch it one more time and then I'm gonna start talking. All right, I think that trailer was just what I needed to kind of get my excitement up for this movie. I thought the first trailer, like, it wasn't bad. It seemed to have the quick jokes, some action sequences, the introduction of a new mysterious Mysterio character into the mix, but it seemed to lack, like, what makes the movie distinct inside of the MCU, especially coming right after Endgame. And the reason that that big mystery was there is because there's this big, gigantic twist inside of this film that they could not reveal in the previous trailer for the film. And then this one very much shows you kind of where the MCU is going in the future and all sorts of potential for plot lines, storylines, how a Black Widow movie can happen next year. All of that fun, gigantic stuff. Questions get answered inside of this trailer. So I think it did exactly what it needed to do to make me go, oh, now I'm much more excited to see like why this is a must-watch movie for the sake of the MCU in general. So it kicks off and we start talking about, you see him kind of mourning the death of Tony Stark. I was very curious about how some of this was going to work out in light of it's 5 years since everything happened and since he was snapped, and then he just jumps forward. So there's half this high school class has just existed, grown, aged 5 years, gone off to college or whatever you do in this post-apocalyptic world after the snapping, and then they come back. So I guess the implication of the trailer is either we're in a multiverse in one of these ones or something like that, or all of his buddies also happen to get snapped and got brought back. I don't know how that's going to play into the story of like, yeah, let's just go back to school, even though half of our friends are now 5 years older than us now, and we're in the future. I don't know how that's going to work. That's my big question kind of going into this one. But the other ones of like, what does the rebuilt world of the MCU kind of look like, and people mourning, everything kind of happening? It hints at a lot of that stuff, and then you get halfway through it, you get through it, and he's dodging phone calls from Nick Fury, and you reveal he's trying to get away. He's trying to go on vacation. He's trying to just kind of rest outside of all this stuff. Goes off on school trip, and Nick Fury tracks him down, and surprise, multiverse, which that really does open up so many possibilities for what they can do. How do you make the MCU continue to be interesting? 23rd film and onward, 11 years into it, multiverse. Now we know what's kind of going on with all this stuff, and you kind of figure out like, all right, this kind of explains also why Mysterio, traditional villain, is suddenly being used as a hero, and how all those details might work. You can also see how that turns into some competing worlds deal of where he has mixed priorities in the realm of universes and all that fun stuff, where potentially that could be where the movie's going in the third act. And then you see plenty of Spider-Man action. I was very interested that they would give away this scene with Spider-Man, MJ, and she's like, yeah, you're Spider-Man. It's pretty obvious. I'm wondering if the next line is, yeah, just kidding. Obviously, you're not Spider-Man. If that's like, they're misdirecting us to think that that's a big reveal, but it's not a reveal. Because if it is actually revealed that she does know, she has put it out, figured all that out, that's a pretty weird thing to put in the trailer. But then again, I have great amounts of faith in the MCU and everything they've done thus far. So as a trailer's job is to raise your anticipation by telling us how all these things fit together, showing us the multiverse. I'm now much more interested, very excited to see this movie. How about you? Tell me down below in the comment section. Check out that playlist right over there to find out some of my other takes on Spider-Man movies and all my rankings and fun stuff like that. Thank you so much for watching, and keep talking movies too much.